People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. Now we know that our transportation system in Jamaica is woefully lacking, inept. And we know that Jamaica have some of the worst drivers on planet Earth, meaning taximan and minibus driver. We know that a lot of these school children that we see, them act like some sorts of vagabond. They are very indisciplined. So therefore, when we combine the transportation sector, a minibus and some vagabond school picnic, it is a recipe for disaster. Hence, this is what we call the magic school bus. Now, maybe if you live overseas, you might have seen some of those commercials by these car companies when they're trying to prove how spacious the capacity of their vehicle in order to sell those vehicles. I think that these companies would be ashamed when them say the capacity of this minibus in a Jamaica. 57 picnic, including the driver and the conductor. So therefore, we are talking about almost 60 people in a one little minibus, coaster vehicle them call it. Take a listen, take a look at this beautiful bean footage, and then I'll give my piece.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, come on to the back, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, Wallace, 24, 9, 30, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, next, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47.
Hey, here I go. You are ashamed for going out bus going with your height, yes.
No, you have to mark them enough.
49,
58, take out the area, man. The school I come from around. 50, where you go? Nobody will enter back bus. No, man, you can't hear the man. Wait, sir. Here, you listen to me? Move along for me. Take out the area.
57. And all of people and us. Yeah. So I have to respect police, you hear that?
Now people, first thing first, kudos to the JCF for a job well done, for having the sense of mind, or even being aware, or even being on the spot to prevent what could have been a disaster, because we see this is a recipe for disaster. There is no sorts of safety protocol that was followed when a bus that may be supposed to have 20 have almost 60, so therefore 3 times the amount that it is supposed to carry. 40 people more than we're supposed in the vehicle on a regular basis. And you know, with these little picnic, them a make up peer nice, probably the driver I sing or I play some sorts of song down in a throat, down in a hole, down in a this, down in a that. And then you know that most of these drivers and conductors, they have a childish mindset. So therefore, they are going to want to impress these people, the occupants of these vehicles, especially these little giddy-headed girls that will take any sorts of thing for some sorts of bus ride. Then you know, so with a lot of these bad breed picking at the bus, them then they feel up and touch up each other and people. I am not saying that this applies to any and all persons in the bus. Me just speak in general of what actually takes place. Just imagine this driver driving like a mad bat out of hell, end up in any sorts of accident with a next vehicle, a truck, a car, whatever, with all of these 50-something, almost 60 people in that vehicle. Just imagine the amount of damage and even worse, the amount of person that could have possibly lost their life because of negligence, recklessness. Welcome to Jamrock, the place that common sense is not very common, where anything goes, point blank and period. Further on in the news, just when we thought that Jamaica couldn't sink any lower than the abyss of hell, another video is circulating on social media, and it shows how backwards and barbaric our people are, including scholars. It's based on a very disturbing video that has been making its round on social media. In this video, we see some student from Cumberland High School that is in Portmore. Portmore is in St. Catherine. Pretty much one student, male student, about 16-year-old or so. That means he's probably in the 4th or 5th grade. He was being ATTACKED by a group of men. He was pretty much bum rush. Them caught him with stick, 2x4, all sorts of STOMPS with all sorts of shoes in him head, all sorts of KICK in him ribs. In the video, we even saw where he managed to get up and he stumbled across the street. It looks as if he was gasping on his last breath. Him look like him almost dead. There's been conflicting reports that yes, he did lose his life, he succumbed to his injuries. However, the facts are that he is still alive, he is doing better. Not going to say that he is doing good, however, he might do better based on the circumstances. Now, when I first received these videos, it is said that the motive behind all of this is because the youth likes MEN. Pretty much he was like the Shibata type. However, based on the information from the Popo, and it is confirmed, I guess, they said that they are looking for 4 persons of interest. A man known as Jamil, he is from Power Lane. A man known as TJ, he is also from Power Lane. A next man named OD, he is from Hardware Lane. And a next man known as Okra, he is from Rosemary Lane. Based on what they are saying, yes, it is confirmed. The youth get clot up a whole bunch of time. He was STABBED. However, the motive behind all of this is based on some sorts of incident that happened before the Thursday that this incident occurred, which was yesterday. Based on what the Popo are surmising, it is said that this is some sorts of reprisal for an incident based on what is happening with a group of GANGS in the school that have some sort of verbal and physical ABUSERATTACKS. It is also said that these men from external, meaning outside of the school, they also joined in. People, can you imagine you send your child or children to school and then you get a very disturbing call from the principal, the dean of discipline or whomever, saying that your child is in the hospital. Your child was almost KILLED. Just imagine the thoughts that go through your mind, how your temperature is going to rise When you go to this place, you see a child laying down on the bed, looking as if he's about to pass out, he's about to go. Where is the security at the school? Where is the dean of discipline? What type of children are going to these schools? People, like I told you, a lot of these schools, especially the non-traditional high schools, it seems as if them have a whole bunch of criminals in training. These people do not go to school to learn anything. They are not coming out with any sorts of education. If anything, they are going in with all sorts of bad attitude, bad behavior, and then they are trying to abuse the other children that are there trying to learn. However, this is a reflection of society. Just like the big people in a society, lack of discipline, anger management problem, everything is solved with some sorts of violence. It is the same way in the school. It is a reflection, like me say. And it seems as if the security, the teacher, the principal, or even the dean of discipline cannot discipline these wild animals. People, it is sad. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, these criminal elements, crooks, robbers, they are getting more and more desperate. Them a rob mother with them picnic. Them a rob taxi man. Them a rob the average Joe and Jane. I am going to let you take a listen, take a look to a witness or a victim of one of those robbery. What he had to say, he is a taxi man that works in the Pembroke Hall area. He was one of those persons in which some people roll up with some sorts of tool and start rob down the whole place. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
This morning at Pembroke Hall, some robber draw down upon taxi man and pull over upon me and rob me and take out one of our car and we chase him and catch him up on the part, Bloomsbury part. And next one I've gone, I'm bringing one of them and then get the next second one and bring him in. But right now the two cars they mash up because they run up in the next policeman car right after the two taxi man car and the policeman one. So and one of his gunman up on the run right now, we still look for him.
Me hear one of them move towards me and say, where the money there? Where the money there? So me look for him good and I say, where am I dealing? And he say, where the money there? Me still not pay him no mind but the next one push off to me now. I come to me now. So at some me realize say a serious thing. So me take up the pan with the money and give him it. And him say, where the money there? Him say, I know the money this. So me say, at this me not have no more money. And him take up the cigarette out I pack with the money and put on it back on the table and go in my pocket and search my pocket and take out everything out of my 4 pocket where me have. Me not have. And the gun, I rob the girl with the gun, you know, and put the gun in the baby face. Show the baby I make nice, then take away lunch pan and start make nice. Then put the gun in the baby face and tell the mother, say, tell the baby to tap in eyes.
Now people, you hear what the man say. Them a rob taxi man, them a rob customer. The most disturbing part about it, them a rob a baby mother and the baby start cry. And them tell the mother, say, tell the baby to tap the knives. See how dark and fully done they are. The good thing is that them chase them down and apparently one of them get bummy in a stolen taxi and him run in a power vehicle. Them all on pan him. Them all on pan 2 of them. In a video that accompanied this video or this voice note, you could see one of the thief on the ground, the whole head full of red. However, the sad thing about the situation is that they never took him out of here. People, when you come for buy, you not talk. When you get these people, do not make them get a second chance to come back and do the same thing again, or else they are going to come with reprisal and act as if you was the one that tried to rob them. They are ultra sensitive. So therefore, whenever you catch them, you make sure you say them tap out. That includes the paw. It is going to sound controversial. However, I am trying to save you some taxpayers' money. Pretty much, whenever you catch the pestilence, you beg on and you pyro them. Get them out of here. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.